Magandang araw mga bata! Nandito na naman tayo para sa isang bagong kaalaman sa science. Tara, tayo na mag-aral. Magandang araw mga bata! Ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa matter and its states. What is matter? Matter. Everything we see around us is matter. Matter is made up of molecules. Matter comes in three main types: solid, liquid, and gas. There are three states of matter. Solid. It is rigid, fixed in shape, and fixed in volume. Number 2. Liquid. Not rigid, no fixed shape, and it has a fixed volume. Gas. Not rigid, no fixed shape, and no fixed volume. Characteristic of a solid. The particles in a solid are packed so closely together and hold onto each other very tightly. They can barely move at all. This means solid cannot flow. Their volume and shape cannot be changed unless it is chopped, cut, or chiseled. Solid cannot be squashed into smaller volumes because the particles are so close together. For example, wood, metal, and some plastic materials. Characteristic of a liquid. They do not have a definite shape. They have a definite mass and they have a definite volume. This means that liquids will always take up the same amount of space and have the same amount of molecules in it. However, because it does not have a definite shape, it takes the shape of its container. For example, soy sauce. Characteristic of a gas. Gases consist of molecules that are constantly moving through space in straight lines, randomly and with various speed. This means that gases cannot be hold. We just feel it. Same as liquid, it takes the shape of its container or it expands. For example, wind. Tara mga bata, let's read the poem. Solids. A solid is a solid. It doesn't change shape. It can't move around. It stays in one place. Your desk is a solid, and so is your chair. Just look in your classroom. Wow, they're everywhere. Gases. Air is a gas. We can't see it. That's true, but often we feel it in things that we do. It keeps up a kite. Air fills up a bubble. Without it to breathe, we would be in a big trouble. Liquids. A liquid moves smoothly. We say that it flows from one place to another. How quickly it goes. We know that most liquids are easy to see. With no shape of their own, they're not like you and me. Tara mga bata, let's watch and learn.
Our topic for today is states of matter. Matter is made of particles. It exists in three states, namely solid, liquid, and gas. The different states of matter are due to the different arrangement of particles of matter. In solid state, the particles of matter are very close to each other. So, the particles hold each other very tightly. That is, there is a strong force of attraction between them. As a result, solids have a definite shape and volume. In liquid state, the particles are packed closely together, but they are much farther apart than the particles in solids. And so, the force of attraction is weaker than it is in solids. Therefore, liquids have a definite volume, but they do not have a definite shape. They take up the shape of the container in which they are kept. In gases, the particles of matter are very far away from each other, and so the force of attraction between them is very weak. Thus, gases have neither a definite shape nor volume. They can fill the entire space or volume of a container, irrespective of the container size.
O ayan mga bata, sana marami kayong natutunan sa episode natin ngayong araw na ito. Huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-share, i-like at i-click ang bell button para sa mga susunod pa na episode na puno ng kaalaman. See you next episode. Enjoy!